Hi, it's Todd Lloyd from allprimereviews.com, and today I'm reviewing for you the gold level of Napoleon Hill's Success Guaranteed Masterclass Home Study Course. And this is a 6-module audio CD series. And before we get involved in the actual review, did want to look at Business Insider. And basically, number 11, they talk about the subconscious mind, master positivity, and dismiss negative emotions. Hill wrote this: the subconscious mind will not remain idle. If you fail to plant desires in your subconscious mind, it will feed upon the thoughts which reach it as a result of your neglect. Positive and negative emotions cannot occupy the mind at the same time. One or the other must dominate. It is your responsibility to make sure that positive emotions constitute the dominating influence of your mind. That's like gold. Because if you really want to succeed and grow rich, it is critical that the positive emotions dominate any negative ones that arise, Hill says. He was on to something, and today research shows that positive, happier people are more likely to perform better at their jobs and are less likely to be unemployed. What you're going to see is that, more importantly, what you're going to hear from Napoleon Hill's Success Guaranteed Masterclass, quite simply, is the fact that Hill completed his mission given to him by Andrew Carnegie, the steel magnate, which was to document the wealth of 500 of the nation's richest men. Now, this is going to be akin to you being able to pull aside and grab a coffee or a latte with some of the billionaires of our day: Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Sir Richard Branson, and others, Mark Cuban. Listening to this audio series will pull back the curtain of how they think, what they see, and what they believe. And we must all agree that they see things differently than a normal person does. In short, this series, this 6 CD modules, this series, I believe, is going to be key because it distills what Mr. Hill revealed some 78 plus years ago. And I think the beauty of this work is nothing more than the audio series has been digitally preserved after being found and saved from the corroding influences of time. What I liked about this set is that Mr. Hill speaks for himself. He doesn't have a staff that lectures for him. He doesn't have a series of people or understudies that are going to negotiate his mastermind sessions. He brings in these contestants, he brings in these students, and he talks to them himself. In fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and let you listen to a clip from my series that I own in my own library, and I hope I'm not violating any copyrights by sharing this with you, but just have a listen.
We're talking about self-discipline. We wonder what it means. First of all, it means complete control over both the body and the mind. Complete control. Oh, that doesn't mean changing your mind or your body. It means controlling it. For instance, the great emotion of sex gets more people into trouble than all the other emotions combined. And yet it's the most creative, the most profound, and the most divine of all of the emotions. It's not the emotion that gets people into trouble. It's their lack of controlling it and directing it, transmuting it, which they would be readily able to do if they had self-discipline. So it is with other faculties of the body and the mind. It's not that you have to change completely. It's just that you have to be the master. You have to be in control. You have to recognize the things that you must do in order to have sound health and peace of mind. It also means the development of daily habits by which the mind is kept busy in connection with the things and the circumstances that one desires and off the circumstances one does not desire. It means that you will not accept or submit to the influence of any circumstance or thing you do not desire. Nothing at all. Don't submit to it. You may have to tolerate it. You may have to recognize it's there, but you don't have to submit. That is, you don't have to let it conquer you. You don't have to admit that it's stronger than you are. But on the other hand, you assert that you're stronger than it because you're not going to submit to it. And you can give your imagination a wide range of operation there as to what these things are that you're going to have to deal with, but you're not going to submit to them. I'm not going to mention them. I might get too personal. It means that you will build a three-wall protection around yourself so no one will ever know all about you or what goes on in your mind. Isn't that an interesting thing?
Okay, that's it for the preview, the snippet, just in case I get in a little bit of legal trouble there. I did want you to hear at least the passion. In fact, Hill comes across as really believing in what he's teaching, really believing in what he's trying to share with his mastermind recipients. And I think that you're going to get that from the entire 9 CD set. In fact, I know that because I own the series myself, and that's one thing that I come away with. And I listen to it often. I go back and I glean more and more information that helps me with whatever I'm feeling or facing as an entrepreneur of today. You know, if you are a coach, a consultant, or want to improve every facet of your ability to generate wealth, you should check out this audio series while you can. In fact, I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to place the link that I used in order to click over to Amazon.com. And that's where I found this audio series. I did receive free shipping. Maybe you have Prime, and when you pay $67, that does qualify as a free shipping purchase as an Amazon Prime subscriber to their services. But I grabbed my copy over there. It does come with a 30-day or just purely a satisfaction guarantee. And if you don't like the audio series, just send it back. I'm sure the publisher, the distributor will not mind, because everyone who sells on Amazon, they sign up and they agree to the same terms, that you will satisfy our customers at any cost. And so if you don't like the series, or if you love the series, go ahead and give it a shot. And as I said, I'm going to put the link in the description box so that you can conveniently click on over there and check it out for yourself. And you may find that you found exactly what you wanted. But as I said, if you're a coach or a consultant and you want to use this series in your kind of as a content for some of your lectures or your discussions with your own clients, I'm sure that would just make Mr. Hill gleeful. All right, that's it for me, Todd Lloyd at allprimereviews.com, and I hope you enjoyed this one where we gave you that brief snippet, and we hope you have a great day.